throw it back. Do your thing, girl, you don't know how to act.
I totally forgot what I was doing with this video. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, but I wanted to go over the basics of starting up an account and getting going with breeding. Because it seems a lot of people are pretty confused about how to start out with breeding and the best way to get good horses and money and what's the best options. So I'll just make a quick little video. I'm not going to go over like everything, and this isn't like, oh, you know, I know everything about the game, I'm cracking the code. This is just, you know, this is just what I think is the best way to start out. So pretty much you have to be level 10 to unlock the breeding barn. If you're not level 10, you can't even get into breeding. So continue to race, earn money to get to level 10. Now, while you are racing and earning money, I would suggest getting 47,000. Saving up that, going into the shop, going here, when you're on, make sure you're on the horses tab, scroll all the way down, and here are the best horses. These ones right here. You'll know because they have the 47,000. So these are grade 7 horses that'll get up to grade 10. Right now the highest grade horse you can get is a grade 11. So grade 10 is not that bad. So then pick whichever one you want for whichever ability. So this one is the speed. You can tell which one it is by the blue line. This one is agility, control, speed, strength, and spirit. So pick whichever one best suits you. Each of these does its own thing in each race. So make sure you're looking at that, reading, and you can test it out. You can start with, you can use your starter horse, class up a certain ability that you would like to test, or you can go into the horse rental and wait for one. First of all, this is a really pretty horse. Sorry. And wait for one that has good. Like this one, has full spirit. So you could rent this horse and just test it out and see how you like spirit. I don't suggest trying to breed horses that are half and half like these ones are. Just because I don't find it very helpful. I definitely recommend having a full 120 horse. Just working on one stat. But anyway. So this is a store-bought horse. It'll look like this. All of them look the same, unless, of course, you buy one of these. But for the purposes of starting out and breeding, I definitely suggest going for the grade 7, because when breeding, you'll get the highest grade horses. You'll be more likely to get the colors that you want. I would definitely recommend starting out with a grade 7 when you're buying a horse from the store. Now, if you're thinking about getting one of these because you want one of these coats when breeding, don't bother, because they're not... Their lineage is all the same, and it's a 1+, which means they have no ancestry, which means you're not... Chances of getting a horse with that same coat color is pretty unlikely. Possible, but pretty unlikely. I have had to record this 4 times already, because the game bar is messed up, and it will not pick up my mic. But God, I'm so mad now. Anyway, I've said this 4 times, it's getting sickening! When you get the horse from the store, you're going to have quite a bit of money because it's going to take some time to get a good horse. You're going to want to go for one of these mains, the spiky, long, or long curly. Go for a good stat, control, speed, or strength. I do speed. And then you're just going to want to find horses with pretty good stats, up in the 90s or 80s. I wouldn't go under 80. I wouldn't breed with any horse under 80. So for example, don't breed with this horse. I would only go for 10k because it's not really worth it. You'll find a good horse anyway. Just breed. You get a good horse with a good mane and stats. Continue to breed that horse and keep getting better horses. And eventually you'll have good horses to put up for breeding to make more money.
If I were you, I wouldn't love me neither.